PT. It's going to be a good one for sure.
Talk about a tried and true. I mean, from day one.
I love both these characters.
PT just really, really solid.
Absolutely. A character I'm personally very fond of. Very interesting, very mechanically dense, with a lot of fun tricks up the table.
I don't think I've seen that animation. Squirtle like hopping in the shell, the grab release. That was interesting.
Pretty cute. Squirtle's so adorable.
Yeah,
but hey, we're not going to see him for too long because Ivysaur's have to play.
Yeah, right.
And against someone like Sephiroth, who has those big old hitboxes, it makes sense you might want someone that can contest them a little bit more.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but free Shrek. Pretty frustrated at the ledge here. I mean, okay, finally battling out here. Getting some percent on.
And something you got to note is that Sephiroth's combo food, tall, light. Why would you roll in the Giga Flare? Why?
That's not the option.
That's
it's scary, all right? It's scary.
Free Shrek, you got to free yourself from the ledge first, because like that's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see at all.
It's interesting to watch PT players because you have so many different flavors of.
Absolutely.
You got people going Squirtle until 120, like pushing it a little bit. You got the switch to Ivysaur pretty early.
There's a lot
got
of
some different neutral tools, and then you got Beast.
Yeah, who just switches his art and cheeses you.
I played Smash 4.
I played Ultimate. I've been there, done that. Ooh, side B actually going through. Shadow Flare going through that Razor Leaf.
Okay, all right, the Shadow Flare just barely not hitting it.
Oh, off the top.
Goodness.
Free Shrek struggling.
88.
You gotta know what Sephiroth can do in those scenarios because it's a big game of Sephiroth's gonna try to burn your resources and you have to know the call-outs or else you're gonna just die at like 80, 90%.
And I mean, if you're Sephiroth, you also have to be so careful about like, that up air goes crazy, but it's also got the most end lag.
Absolutely. If Free Shrek were to get like a follow-up off of Vine Whip, I'm pretty sure Sephiroth would be dead. That's just a raw F smash though.
Like that.
And that's something you gotta know. Sephiroth, very slow frame data.
And that sound cue, that click when he starts charging the up B, I think in a lot of situations that can be reactable. And I don't know if that's what happened here, but certainly called out that option immediately.
A lot to move on here. The attempted Scintilla from LostVayne.
Yeah.
Interesting there. Okay.
Speaking of sound cues, heard heard that from the down B as well.
Absolutely. Interesting way of LostVayne kind of wants to win this in style because you're up a full stock. Free Shrek fighting for their life right now, making it actually surprisingly difficult.
Ooh.
Oh! Okay, Free Shrek.
All right.
All right, maybe we got to get our boy out there sooner than I thought.
Sephiroth is the kind of character that you can punish on shield with down air. I mean...
Okay, well, that down smash might have been a little wacky.
Aspirational.
I like how bold and brave you are, Free Shrek. I appreciate that in a player.
Yeah,
I
mean...
spooky, actually.
Took that second stock in bold fashion.
Yeah, okay.
I think that was a misinput. I mean, trying to drop through the platform, forward air perhaps. I mean, who hasn't been there, right?
And that's once Sephiroth has your kill percentage, it's back air city. It's back air city. It's F tilt on react city. You got a lot of fun options you can throw at the table. And sure enough, I feel like Free Shrek was really lost there and then found some momentum towards the end of that game.
For sure.
I thought it was initially going to be much more dominant in LostVayne's favor for the rest of the set, but now, not too sure.
Yeah. I mean, like you say, there was some... I think until that second stock, there weren't too many situations of what? I'm interrupting myself.
Whoa.
Everything I was going to say is irrelevant. Completely different matchup.
What are we doing here?
What the heck?
This is not PT versus Sephiroth. This is Wolf versus Falcon. Are these two just trying to style on each other?
Yeah.
Mikey, these two are just trying to style on each other.
And okay, all right.
The single jab, that's just disrespectful, Free Shrek.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, this isn't Samus. You don't just jab one.
Absolutely. You do some fancy with it. Oh, okay. Okay, what are we doing here?
I can't imagine that this is a anticipatory counter pick.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Hey, I'm going to change characters. Oh, okay.
What a coincidence.
I am too.
Me too.
Let me like try and counter pick here. I mean, this feels pretty neutral to me. You got two sluggers.
Because usually if the winner has to choose character first, so Free Shrek maybe saw that Wolf wants him to style with. I'm not sure, but losing the first stock here in this game too. Okay, I kind of like the idea of maybe if LostVayne were to go high. Probably would have killed, actually. That was charged.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, just struggling to really win neutral against Wolf. That happens. That happens versus Wolf, honestly, a lot.
Yeah, Free Shrek just not really able to get openings here. I mean, even that down air traded. You know, normally that's a huge opening for Falcon.
See what you can do here.
Okay, going coast to coast.
I like that slow wait from Free Shrek. What are you? Ooh, trying to go for some Hail Marys with that jab. Ooh, I like it. Okay. I made me stomping.
Dang, all right. No stomps
scoops
today.
Yeah, some Haagen-Dazs courtesy of LostVayne here.
Yeah, the Wolf is looking clean from LostVayne. Going for a different flavor from game one. But
this is such
no
a weird,
less.
it's like a brand new set right now because these two are just scrapping and this is dominant for LostVayne. Ouch!
Oh, yikes. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
Free
that'll do
Shrek,
it.
maybe we got to put him back for a little while. Maybe we need to keep Shrek contained because who knows what could happen.
Poor Shrek.
And with the taunt, you're good but I'm better, LostVayne sending a message, perhaps. You love to see it. At the Arcadian of all places, you love to see it.
Absolutely.
Good stuff to
Man,
LostVayne.
Wolf's got that.
I'm expecting LostVayne to do well at this event because LostVayne's been kind of a grinder here, hidden boss. I'm not sure what their history is versus players of PR caliber, but in terms of unranked players, LostVayne can go places.
Absolutely. And I like Wolf as a secondary for Sephiroth because I feel like Sephiroth is so volatile.
Yes.
You know, different matchups, different situations, and then you just have solid.
Yes.
Tried and
true. A
true.
fun character that will do so much for you and more.
Absolutely.
In case you feel like your frame rate is too slow, play Wolf. He hits just as hard.
Absolutely.
Much faster.
It looks like we're going to be getting some more Pokemon
PT.
Trainer.
Yes, we're going to have Unlucky versus Distinct Madness. Unlucky being Snake, and I think something else versus Distinct Madness, who is a Pokemon Trainer.
That's right.
Someone I play with often, so it could be fun to see them on board here.
For sure. Yeah, I've definitely seen some. I've played some sets myself against Distinct Madness. What would you say is his kind of Pokemon preference between the three?
Very combo heavy, and I feel like he leans more towards the Squirtle and the Charizard, or the Squirtle and the Ivysaur to get the job done. Charizard is needed, of course, but you know, kind of fluid enough that it's hard to have a determined winner of the what characters are on main house.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I really respect about PT mains is that it's hard to really over-focus on one rather than the others. There needs to be some sort of balance, typically. But I have definitely seen some pretty nice Ivysaur confirms in particular from Distinct. So going to be keeping an eye on that.
Very fun. These two rolling up here, getting themselves prepped and ready. So many good sets today, my goodness. It's so much fun to be here, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I
oh my God.
love what everyone brings to the table at this event.
I mean, just all the Xanadu monthlies have been going crazy. I was so sad I had to miss Xanadu 500. Can you believe we're over 500 of these? I say of these, I mean weeklies, but like I say, the community comes out for these monthlies.
Absolutely.
So if you're in the region and you haven't, why not?
Pokemon Trainer coming in from Unlucky. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
whoa,
aren't you
we
Snake?
got a controller.